Have you ever felt like you're not doing enough, even when you're giving it your all? In fitness, just like in life, the pressure for perfection can be very overwhelming. But today I want to share something I have learned on this journey so far. I've learned that it's not about perfection, it's all about progress. Every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goal. In this episode of my Fit by 50 birthday challenge, we're going to focus on celebrating progress over perfection and why that mindset will change everything for us, not only for now, not only for today, but in the future. Having said that, my name is Lionella Betts. Welcome to Lionella Betts Inspires, where we focus on personal and professional development so that way you can become your best self. In the last episode, we talked about consistency, the magic that happens when you show up every day and even when you don't feel like it. Now that you've gotten into the rhythm of moving regularly, it's time to switch things up a notch. I had planned to discuss the importance of pushing harder to get stronger this week, but I postponed this topic for week 7. I think it'll be more appropriate then. Today, we're instead going to dive into one of the most important lessons of this challenge. We're striving for progress, not perfection, is the key to long-term success. This week's focus includes a dynamic combination of exercises to fuel your fitness journey, starting with a warm-up exercise to prepare your body, energizing dance moves, and jumping jacks as the core cardio exercise, and standing dumbbell workouts to build strength. To complement our physical efforts, we'll highlight the importance of hydration, which is drinking water as a self-care focus for the week. So let's get real for a second. Perfection is a trap. It's the voice in your head telling you that if you don't work out for an hour every day, you have failed. Or that if you eat one slice of pizza, you've completely ruined your diet. But that's not the case. In fact, striving for perfection is what often leads us to give up. That's just the truth. Perfection creates an all or nothing mindset, but life, fitness, and success doesn't work that way. Some days you're gonna feel like you hit the mark, you hit every mark that you set for yourself, and other days you might struggle just to get out of bed, and that's okay. The important thing is to just keep moving, pick yourself back up the next day, and continue doing what you're supposed to do. It's that simple. Here's the key thing about progress. It's not about where you're starting or even when you reach the finish line. It's about getting 1% better every single day. Getting 1% better every single day. Let's say yesterday you walked for like 20 minutes and today you try 22 minutes. That's worth celebrating, because that's like 2 minutes over the day before. Or maybe you can't even increase the time, so you add just one more rep to your workout. That's progress. So if you used to doing 10 reps, you do 15 reps. That's still progress. If you used to doing 30 minutes on the treadmill and you do 35 minutes, that's progress. So every little progress you do counts, and it takes you closer to your goal. The 1% improvement will just keep improving 1% each time you walk out, each time you eat your meal. Just do what you need to do to be 1% better than you were yesterday. It's that simple. And also, you don't need to be perfect to see results. You just need to be consistent and focus on your progress, and that progress compounds. By the end of this Fit by 50 challenge, all those little 1% improvements are going to add up to big results. Big results. I can't wait. I remember when I started this challenge, I had an idea in my head that I needed to be perfect. Every meal perfectly planned, every workout flawless. But we all know that's not how life works. A lot of things came up. My editing, because I work out all the time, but I don't film every workout that I do. But I'm just sharing, just a part of my workout to keep you guys motivated to kind of have an idea what we're going to be doing. Because it's impossible to film myself, all the time, 24/7. It's not possible. And it was very exhausting at the beginning to do that, to plan every workout and everything. But the moment I shifted my mindset and allowed myself grace, I started to enjoy the journey more. So allow yourself that grace, extend that grace to yourself, so that way you can enjoy the journey. This is not a journey that we're not supposed to enjoy, even though we're trying to get fit. We're not trying to lose weight, we're just trying to get toned, we're trying to get fit, we're trying to get healthy. Because as you get older, you need some meat on your bones. It's not like you don't need to be as thin as you were when you were a teenager or when you were in your 20s or even your 30s. If you're almost going to be 50, you need some meat on your bones. I'm not saying because I don't want to lose weight, I just want to be toned. I just want to lose maybe tops 10 to 20 pounds, and that's just to turn my fat into muscles. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal here, not necessarily to lose weight, because I like my body like this. I just want to tone, my belly region and stuff like that. Stuff that has extra meat hanging. So, yes. So there were days when I couldn't hit the 1500 calorie goal also. Sometimes I eat more than 1500 calories, especially when I go out and I see those tasty African dishes, I want to eat it. So those days I go over my 1500 calories, but the next day I continue back with my journey. I pick up where I left off. But I didn't beat myself up too. Just think about that too. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, I celebrated what I could do. If that day I still did my fitness and I failed in my nutrition area, and I still celebrated myself, because it's still a win. And also, if I don't have time for a full workout and I got a 15 minutes walk, I still celebrated it, because I still went out, I still walked out. Maybe my meals were not perfect, but I made healthier choices than I would have been before. So for example, even though sometimes I go over my 1500 calorie diet, I still make healthy choices. So again, it's like a balance of everything. Life is not just black and white. Sometimes it's gray, as is the grayest thing you can see out there. Life is just gray, it's not black and white. Let me just summarize it like that. So So, how do you make this mindset shift in your own fitness journey? Here are a few tips. Again, just like I alluded to in the last episode, set realistic goals. Instead of aiming perfection, aim for improvement. Can you do 5 more jumping jacks today than yesterday? Can you shave a minute off your run? That's progress. Any extra you do is progress. So set realistic goals that you can actually achieve, and then as you keep achieving your goals, you keep increasing the intensity of your goal, or the hardness, or the difficulty of your goal. So yes, it's baby steps, and then we keep going every step, like I said, in the right direction. And the second thing is to track your progress. Write down what you've achieved each day, even if it feels small. When you write it down, you can go back and look at how far you've come. Whether it's if you're working 10 more minutes or resisting the late night snack, write it down and give yourself credit for it. So again, I like to snack a lot of times before I go to bed, and I've stopped that. And it's hard, although sometimes, depending on the snack that is around, I would definitely snack before bed, but it's not something I want to do every day, or that I'm going to be doing every day. But like I said, if you sleep a little bit, next day just keep it moving. Don't do that late night snack. You're going to save yourself a lot of calories for that day, and a lot of calories that you have to burn the next day. So the third thing to help shift your mindset is to celebrate your wins, like I alluded to earlier. Don't wait for the big milestones. Celebrate every small achievement that you achieve, and every small achievement that you complete. Celebrate the fact that you're showing up for yourself day after day, and that's worth more than a perfect outcome. It's worth more than a perfect outcome. So celebrate every small win. Celebrate every small win. Like the other day, I was celebrating with a sweetened condensed milk. I love that. I've not got that in a while. It's a lot of sugar, but I was celebrating, and I know after that I didn't eat that whole day because that's a lot of calories and a lot of sugar. So a lot of empty calories actually. So I just didn't eat anything else for the rest of that day because I had that little celebration there for completing what I had to do for the whole week. So again, do what works for you. Some people is ice cream, and I love ice cream too, but just indulge sometimes and just make sure you prepare for that deficit in your calories for the next day. So, or actually for that same day, you prepare for that same day and just make sure you work out those calories. So if you eat 500 calories extra for a day that you're not supposed to, let's say you eat 2,000 instead of 1,500, try to burn 500 extra calories to what you've burned for that whole day, so that way you'll still be on your 1,500 calorie goal. For me, this lesson, striving for progress and not perfection, ties to my Christian faith. In Philippians 1:6, it states, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. This verse reminds me that perfection isn't required from us. God does not require perfection from us. It requires a humble heart, and that's what you need to go through a journey like this. What matters is that we're on this journey and we're progressing toward what God created us to do. We're progressing to who God created us to be. Who God created us to be, which is healthy humans living in harmony, living in God's obedience, living in the obedience of God's word. So again, it's not about being perfect. It's about trusting the process and having faith in your journey. Trusting the process and having faith in your journey. So in our next episode, we're going to talk about embracing the challenge and celebrating the changes. Pushing harder is important, but also celebrating the small victories along the way is also important. We're going to dive into how acknowledging your progress can keep you motivated and inspired to keep you going. So just like what I was also just talking about today, celebrating small wins and just making sure you're on the right track. Thank you for spending time with me today. Remember, progress is what we're striving for, not perfection. Each small step you take is a victory worth celebrating. If this message resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the Lionella Bets Inspires channel and join me on this journey to Fit by 50. Don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter on extra motivation, tips, and behind the scenes updates. Let's keep growing stronger every day together. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye. Join the Fit by 50 challenge and transform your fitness, energy, and mindset as you walk toward your personal health goals. This 6-month journey is designed to help you get stronger, healthier, and more confident with suggested workouts and a balanced nutrition. Whether you start today or next month, this challenge is open to beginners at any time, making it easy to walk toward a healthier, stronger you. Visit www.lionellabets.com/fit-by-50 today to join the challenge and take the first step toward your best self. When you join the Fit by 50 challenge, you will get the following: a daily workout plan, a daily nutrition plan, your challenge goals, a motivation for the week, next steps, a call to action, a weekly newsletter by email. So why wait? Visit www.lionellabets.com/fit-by-50 today to join the challenge and take the first step towards your best self. Thank you so much. Disclaimer: the Fit by 50 challenge is designed as a general fitness and nutrition guide based on personal experiences and research. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult with your healthcare provider before beginning any new fitness or dietary program, especially if you have existing medical conditions or concerns. Individual results may vary based on factors such as fitness level, dietary habits, and adherence to the plan. The information provided is for informational and inspirational purposes only, and participation is at your own risk. Always prioritize safety and listen to your body throughout the challenge. Thank you so much.